Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great day today. I'm having a fabulous day. It is August, first week of August. Wow, school is back in, the kiddos is back getting on their routine and doing what they doing. I am getting ready to go back and bowl full time. Took some little time off during the summer, but I still filled in when they needed me to. So I have been bowling for the last couple of weeks. That's it. Just getting ready. Like I say, it's a whole different, routine. And when you're used to kind of relaxing, and the same thing, with the kiddos, they got to start getting into bed early, getting on up out of there and getting on into school. Everybody that's having a birthday this month, happy birthday. If you're celebrating an anniversary, whatever it is that you got going on this month, just enjoy it. The weather is still great. It's a little hot. We've had some rainy days in there, but it's still been getting up to the 90s. So just continue to stay hydrated. If you're out and about and doing your things, like I said, you can kind of, if you was having to help out during the summer with, your babysitting or whatever duties when it came to the grandkids or the kids or whatever. So now you can get back on whatever routine that you need to get on to do, do what you need to do. Just do you and stuff. So yeah. It's time for your football seasons to start kicking off, and different activities you can go to with that, with your kids or your grandkids or something like that. I have, all my grandkids are like very active this year. They're doing a whole lot, 3 of them is part of the band and the color guard and cheerleading, and then I have one that's in dance, that's doing the different dances like 2 or 3 times a week, and they just busy. They got a lot going on, they are, different stuff going on every day. They got something going on. They got these parents running. They got the parents running with all these different activities. And the thing that surprised me with some of these activities, especially ones that's involved with the school, they gotta pay for these things. You gotta pay for band. You gotta pay for color guard. You gotta pay for cheerleading. Oh my God, I don't remember having to pay for any of those different types of activities when I was in school. But you are talking about like 45, 40 something years ago when I was in school. So I don't think you had to pay for band and cheerleading and color guard and different activities. You have to pay, softball, volleyball, any activity that the kids doing, they either got to pay some money up front or they got them doing these crazy sales on stuff. I think my grandson had to talk about selling mattresses. What the hell? When? What? Say what now? Oh my goodness. So, the things that they want, the products that they want them to sell have gotten like really big, which is crazy. Because even when I were in school, or way back in the day, I'm going to say when my kids was in school, I ain't even going to talk about when I was in school. When my kids was in school, yeah, they may have to sell some cookies or newspapers or booklets or magazines or something like that. But these days, they be wanting these kids to sell household products, big stuff and all that. It's just crazy. And then, like I say, on top of all that, these different fees, you got to pay to get a locker. What? You got to pay for a locker? We ain't had to pay for no locker when we was in school. I don't even remember having to pay for lockers when my kids was in school. It's crazy. And I understand that teachers are one of the most underpaid career there is. So I get it that teachers need additional help with different types of supplies and different things like that. I get that. And I'm all for, supporting your teacher and helping them with different supplies and stuff. But I'm telling y'all, some of this stuff is just crazy. It's ugh. I don't even know if I would be able to afford to send a child to school these days. It's so much. The good thing about this year that I will say, and I don't know, I think they got some extra grant money or something. I know of the area that I'm in, I've seen it all on the news where the kids will have the opportunity this year get the value of free regardless of what your income is, the kids get to have free lunch and free breakfast. So that'll help a lot of parents out with that, because they don't have to worry about budgeting that into their budget. Because even, I mean, the guidelines for getting reduced and free lunch has been lowered so much that it doesn't matter what you're making. You're gonna have to pay for reduced lunch or something. So that's gonna help the parents out quite a bit with the kids getting, free lunch for this year. With the school year. The breakfast and lunch. So that'll help out quite a bit. Because if you're not paying for it or having to put it on their account, then you would have to go out and buy extra food for them to prepare a lunch and carry with them. Because, to be honest, and I ain't trying to talk about the school, the cafeteria, but it seemed like even with that, the portions has gotten smaller and stuff. Because I've gone, to the school a couple of times and had lunch with my grandkids, and I'm like, this is what they feed y'all? This is lunch? No wonder y'all bust the doors down when you get out of school, coming up in there talking about you're hungry and you need a snack and you want something to eat. I mean, time they get home, they ready to eat. They want a snack. So the portions definitely has gotten smaller, and it's just not a whole lot. I mean, but kids are going to be kids. They're going to be hungry regardless. But I'm glad this year at least that's free. And then I also had seen on the news where a lot of the teachers, with whatever this grant money, which I'm glad they got it, they was supplying a lot of the supplies, the paper, the pens, the pencils, and the crayons and all that. They was actually, each classroom was supplying those supplies to their students and stuff. So that's good, because I know those teachers, even with not having this grant money, teachers have to go out and buy a lot of supplies on their own, because some of the students, was not prepared or was not able to get, everything they needed on their little supply list that they put out every year. So wherever this grant money came from this year to help the teachers out and help the parents out, and the teacher was able to take this money and utilize it into buying these supplies, which definitely helped out the parents and took, money, because these supplies is crazy. I mean, you can spend $50, $60 on one child, and you just got the basic little supplies and stuff. So that helped out a lot. When I saw that on the news, that was good for the parents. So that kind of cut down a little bit. And then there was so many different organizations here in my area that was doing back to school drives and giving out book bags. And one, I think he's a lawyer. He buys shoes every year from Sports Academy. I ain't talking about going to, Walmart or Target or anything like that, which is cool, because hey, y'all already know Walmart is my place. I don't go to Target as much, but I'm at Walmart just about every day. So there's nothing wrong with buying shoes or clothes from there. But he actually, every year, he buys so many pair of shoes from Sports Academy for children in the community. I don't know how that exactly works. I don't know if he has some type of form that you have to fill out to qualify you to get a pair of these shoes or what have you. But I do know he's been doing that for a couple of years. And all type of, we had different barbers and stylists that did a whole day with cutting kids' hair and braiding their hair. I think most of the styles was braiders doing braids for the little girls, young girls going back to school, and also for the the young boys getting their hair cut, trimmed, and braid, because some young boys wear braids too. So there's been a lot of good organizations that's been putting together a lot of different things for the kids to help parents with the kids going back to school. I know Yolanda Denson in my area, she does something every year. She did some book bags and different things like that that was donated to her, And she, I know she don't go by any type of discrete requirements or anything. She just give them to the children that's in need in the community and stuff like that. So I know she did that, and she does a really good job. I need to hook up with her and help her a little more than I have in the past with different things that she does for the community. She does a lot of work for the community. So there was a lot of different organizations that definitely stepped up this year to help parents in need. Just getting their hair done. That's a lot, because if you're taking your young girls to get in braids, we know how expensive those braids can cost, and it's a hairstyle that can definitely be convenient for the mothers and last for a while with the young girls and stuff like that. So it's just a lot that has been put in place, and I've seen a lot of different organizations and business owners and entrepreneurs stepping up and providing their service for the younger youth in the communities and getting them prepared and ready to go back to school this year. So that's great. That's really great. So kudos to them, to everybody that has been doing that. But yeah, the school year is off, kicking and running. Hopefully they have a great, all the kiddos have a great week. Have a really great week, and, go in there with a positive attitude. And guys, make sure you're speaking that positivity into your young people when they get up and getting ready, whether you're taking them to school, they give you that few minutes to give them a little extra pep talk, or you're getting up, watching them get on the bus, you're giving them that little extra pep talk, that little extra positivity for them to start their day off. Let them know that they are beautiful, they are valuable, they are worthy. Just giving them a little extra pep every day. And then take that time in the afternoon, when you get off from work and they get home, and you asking them about their day. Ask them how their day went. What did they learn for that day? Just keep encouraging them, because, school is already a lot of pressure. And especially if you have young children that's changing schools this year, that went from middle school to high school, or from elementary school to middle school. They're the newbies on the block if they're having to change school. So make sure you're keeping their confidence up, and you're really, being engaged with them and asking them how their day was. They appreciate that, and they'll open up and talk to you about it. But you got to open the door a little bit, and then they'll come on in and talk to you about how their day is and what they got going on. Just positivity. Start their day off with a smile. Start their day off with positivity. So when they step foot on that bus, or they step out of that car and head into that school with their heads up, they feel good about themselves. Okay, just a little something. But hopefully they all have a great year, a great week, and get out there and support them with whatever their activities is. Show them that support and love. Just as you do when you go to work, you like to get recognition, you like to get that support. So you do the same things for the little ones. Okay. All right, Granna's about to get up out of here. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna check you out next time around.